Hello everyone, ChupperGaming here. Welcome back to my channel. It's another video to Dark World Survival, and today I'm gonna actually help you with one of the things that I have been asked many times about it, how to increase the CP in the game in a good and effective way. Today I'm gonna share with you my personal tips on how I'm checking out my progression into the game and how to be planning my game and how to be working on the effective upgrades. So let's dive into. The first thing to do when it comes to upgrading your character is all about pressing on the avatar on the top and then to be going to more. From here, you will be having an overview around everything in the CP, where you're getting the most of your CP, where you're getting the less, so you can be checking out which one to be working with, as well as for the military and the life here. This is just basically to be showing you the overview about the outcome from the resources or from the military as an example, the troop training speed, and etc. So it's all around in the CP we're checking. As an example, if you check on my character here, I'm having the troop CP is the highest I'm having. It's not only me, it's in everyone account. So this one is, it's all around the character, the heroes that's available into the game. Not just for the part with the level or the gears, it's also about the star, upgrading the skills, as well as for the troop, which is the formation you're using for it. For the tech CP, that's pretty much my lowest, along with the modded vehicle CP. Well, these two pretty much the hardest for me at least, or if we ignore the tech CP, then it's the modded vehicle because we're working with the truck. So now we had an overview about my overall CP, where it's coming from and how to be progressing. So now for the next thing is to be working actually on the thing is the lowest that I'm having, which was the tech CP, which is basically in the research. It's going to be everything in here. It's all about the research. So you can be checking when you open the technology or the research, you'll see that it's giving some recommendation of which is the lowest that it's recommended to be working on. As an example, when it comes to the economy, the resources and everything around this part, then you'll see that it will be giving you a recommendation to work on the develop. If you're going to the PvP part, then it's going to be on the battle. There is two things in here. There is the battle, and this one is basically including anything related to battle. From the marsh, from the arena, from any kind of event that's including PvP. But the other part, the battle strategy, this one is more completely aiming on the alliance duel. It's all focused completely on the alliance duel. So in the research, the duel and the battle strategy, these two is completely on the alliance duel. The rest is for the overall. So here you can check which is better to be working on and for which purpose. For the next thing to be gone was the formation or the modded vehicle. And here it's two parts. It's either to be making the upgrade for it, which get done with the gears, or for the parts, which get done with the design blueprint, along with the titanium alloy and the gears as well. This one can be a bit confusing which one to be working on. So it's really complicated to be saying. It's all about the personal preference. Like if we check each part of them, the first one gonna be here is aiming for the troop attack and the troop attack and the Sage Assault. And this one, I think, I'm not really 100% sure about this info though. It's more for the Supreme, the SVS, or for the Alliance Duel, or things that I'm not really sure. Well, if you know, guys, make sure to be sharing it with us in the comments. I personally am more interested to know, actually. And then we have in the next one gonna be the troop attack, the field troop attack, and here it's aiming more for the rallies if you're attacking anything in the field when you go to the world or the wild. So it's all about this part. And then we have in the third part gonna be for the troop attack and the Sage defense. For the right part, then we have in the defense and the sage assault. It's mainly completely on the defense. So we have in the right part for the defense, the left part for the attack. So for me, I'm usually focusing more on the attack though. I feel it's better for me since I'm a free to play. So if focusing on the defense, it will be just making me fall back since everyone else is aiming to focus on attack. So if we go for the attack, it feels better for me. But yeah, it's totally completely an optional thing. So, and for the modify, it's basically just upgrading to be increasing the outcome from the ultimate skill when you're sending a morph. And it's just like that. It's all connected to the level. For now, I'm having level 95, so I'm only having 3 stars. The 4th and the 5th, it's requiring this level. So it's these two that I need to be working on. One thing that I like about here is the part with when working on the heroes, you have in the star and the skills. The skill really give good amount of CP, both for the hero itself and the CP for your own. And not only this, but also it's given the outcome from this skill. So yeah, I just go to be upgrading all of them in here. And yeah, the star up. So yeah, for now we have in these parts. When it comes to the buildings and upgrading, it's not just by upgrading the building, but also when you're upgrading the building to a higher level, to make sure to be upgrading the inner buildings, the inner parts, because this helps for a little bit CP as well as the production from this building. I don't know if I have upgraded one of them. Yeah, I think it was this one here. Yeah. Well, it's all about upgrading the building and the inner part, so you're increasing the CP and the production from this building. For the troops, there is nothing to be done about it. It's just to be upgrading the building, the camps for the fighters or for any kind of troops, and to be training as much as you can. So yeah, it's really important to be checking this part in here so you know exactly which part you're behind in, so you can be checking and know exactly how to be working around it and to be planning what to be or how to be progressing in here. There's also one of the things that I like about this part, which is a part with the adventure. If going for the adventure, then you're aiming to be collecting the food, and this helps to be giving you more level to the heroes. And at the same time, when you're progressing in the stages, you will be getting as well gears, including the orange gears. And here it's a choice, but it's not really, I don't know if it was in the early stage of the game though, but yeah, it's here. We have in skills, and then the orange gear start from stage 300, and it's keep going till 600. So yeah, it's good to be actually working on building a good formation from 3 heroes of the same faction and higher, so it's giving you more of the attack percentage and more defense. So that's something to be considering when it comes to progressing into the adventure. So yeah, basically that's all how I'm planning when I'm working on upgrading my heroes and my overall in account, to know how I'm behind in which part, know where to be working on, and to be checking where we can be getting the resources to be working on that specific part. Because as you can see, for the truck here, we only can be working on with the gears and the blueprint, as well as with the titanium alloy. So yeah, it's good to know first which part you're behind in, so you can be checking where to be getting the items, especially because some of them is really hard to be getting more for us as a free to play. So it's important to be planning this part. It's not just use them all and try to be getting as much CB as you can, or just to use whenever you can. It's all about planning. And then you can be, of course, not to be forgetting the part with using the resources when it's an important event like the Alliance Duel, or as for me now, the stat of Supremacy. It's a mess. So yeah, it's important to be planning this part to not be falling behind. It's always good to be getting some extra resources because if we check in here, it's really, really good rewards included in here. Rupees and big amount of resources and the weekly progression. Yeah, capital clash. So yeah, it's really important to be keep checking these parts so you can be getting as much as you can from just using the resources. And basically, this is the best way you can be actually working on upgrading the CP in Dark Horse Survival. If I miss anything, guys, make sure to be sharing it with us in the comments. And if there is any opinion you have that I mentioned, but you have a different opinion, make sure as well to be sharing it with us in the comments. I'm more than happy to actually hear your opinions. And yeah, something to be reminding you guys that since I already unlocked the membership, and I'm planning on making a specific video to be talking about some special perks for the members. I'm not going to be giving any hints right now. I'm just still trying to be planning it in a good way, to be putting it up and to be actually, giving the best I can to you guys. So make sure to be not missing this when it's out. But yeah, that's all for this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel to not miss my videos in the future. Till then, take care and enjoy your hunt.